Rolling.
What's going on? It's me, Post Midnight, and welcome back to another installment of The Struggle is Meal. Now, granted, we are currently still living in the midst of a Trumpster fire, and the economy is absolute shit, but it doesn't mean that we can't eat well. So, for this particular installment, I'm going to teach you how to make something at home that you usually pay an arm and a leg for in the restaurants, and more importantly, you can do it super duper cheap. All you need are potatoes, salt, all-purpose flour, and an egg or two. That is right, tonight we're going to be making gnocchi from scratch. Now, there are a few different techniques you can use. Most recipes will tell you that you need to boil the potatoes, and that is absolutely okay. However, when you're boiling a potato, you're also waterlogging the potato. So if you want nice, light, fluffy gnocchi, those pillowy bad boys that you really pay an arm and a leg for, the life hack we're going to do right here, which is also amazingly hands-off, is we're going to roast these potatoes, roast these bad boys until they are skin is crispy, they're dried out a bit, which means that we're going to end up with lighter, airier, fluffier gnocchi. So step one, take potatoes out of the bag. Step two, put potatoes on a sheet pan. Step three, put said potatoes on the sheet pan in an oven at about 400 degrees, and then go watch an episode of something you like. Maybe The Good Place, because we are in the bad place right now. And in about 40 or so minutes, we'll get to the next step.
Yo.
All right. So, well, I know it's only been a heartbeat out there in viewing land. It's been about 40 minutes or so here in real time. And right about now, it is time to pull these taters out of the oven. They are super duper toasty. If you're not certain if your potatoes are ready, you can use something as simple as a toothpick test. Notice that the skin's got a little crispness to it, and more importantly, that toothpick is going right through these bad boys, piercing with absolutely no difficulty. That means our potatoes are roasted through and through. Now, the one major life hack is that you want to start to peel these bad boys, because you can peel them now with ease using just a simple butter knife, right? You just simply pierce the skin, and off it comes. You can actually peel these bad boys entirely using just a butter knife. I want to be a little more efficient, but the whole idea is we want to get all that skin off, because we don't need the skin in our gnocchi. And then, depending on the level of culinary technology you possess, you can either mash them or rice them, but either way, we need to get these potatoes in a slightly finer capacity to make them workable. And you want to do it while they're hot, because as they cool off, they start to gum up. Now, I managed to catch a deal on my culinary toys, so I'm gonna use a ricer. But basically the whole idea is that we want to get these now steaming hot potatoes pressed through and in a form in which we can use to make our gnocchi dough, because that's basically what we're going to do, right? We're going to take these potato pieces, and I do recommend the towel, because I'm going to let you know right now, it's hot. So I'm going to dump skins, open up the ricer right here, dump it in. And press it through. And with the other 5 potatoes I've got, other 4 potatoes rather, we're going to lather, rinse, repeat until we end up with a bowl full of potatoey goodness that looks like this. All right, so now we are 4 taters later. Boom. And we have our roasted potatoes. To this, we're going to add, for the vine potatoes we did, we're going to add about 3 eggs. And about somewhere between 1.5 cups, 2 cups of flour mixed in with some kosher salt. And the whole idea is basically a gnocchi is like the love child between a dumpling and a noodle. So it's really, really easy. And once you get all this together, it's simple. We want to form this into a dough. We want the dough to be kind of, honestly, Play-Doh-ish consistency, right? Like, that's the easiest approximation for what we're talking about. We're going to start to bring it together. Remember, we don't need to over-flour because we don't want it to be too starchy. We already got the potatoes to work with. And we're just going to keep doing this and bringing everything together until it starts to dry out a smidge. Because the whole idea is we want to make sure that our gnocchi are nice and fluffy, pillowy, if you will. So after a few minutes, it's all going to come together. You can already see that it's starting to. It's going to end up looking a little bit tackier than mashed potatoes when all is said and done. Ideally, you want to keep more of it in the bowl than I am. Because there's nothing that says that while we are in the midst of this bits of chaos, that we have to starve or eat like we're in, fucking Cold War era Russia. No offense to Cold War era Russia. Y'all did what you could. But obviously, if we have the opportunity, let's try to do better than that, shall we? Let's. All right, so now we are 5 taters deep in the madness, and it looks like this. That means we have a lovely dough for our gnocchi. And again, remember, we didn't want it to be too wet. And the thing is, if you've got little mini revolutionaries at home, this is a fun time to put them to work, because all you need to do is hit a surface with a little bit of flour just to make certain things are non-stick. Now, granted, I got the life hack. I have the non-stick pastry mat right here. But basically, all we're going to do, in fact, I'll even cut that in half, right? Old school Play-Doh, baby. We're making a snake. We're going to roll it out, stretch it out, until we hit gnocchi land. And basically, this is about it, right? Now you see I got my sheet pan right here. The reason for the sheet pan is because I made a lot of gnocchi. And it's me and my camera system, aka my roommate, better known as Bart. And there's only so much 2 humans can eat in a relatively finite period of time. So while there is a large batch of gnocchi that are about to happen, I'm gonna freeze some, because you can, right? So all we're gonna do now, if you really want the aesthetic, taking a fork, boom, 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 all the way down, just like smashing the patriarchy, except a little more delicate. And then we're just going to one of the joys with gnocchi is that they are rustic, so they don't have to be picture perfect. If they are, amazing. But you know what? We talking about the struggler's meal, baby. We are not looking at some Ina Garten type shit, right? This is some quick and dirty, on a budget, feed your full family, and a heartbeat type of deal. And that was like a smidgen of what I made. And that right there is already damn near enough for 2 people. So what I'm gonna do right now is do one more of these. I'm gonna fork it up because, that's how we roll right now. And we're gonna pop these in the boiling water. It's only gonna take a minute. And because I had it lying around at home, we're gonna do it in brown butter and sage. However, if you don't have sage, remember, gnocchi is a pasta, which means you can put it in red sauce, you can put it in Alfredo, you can do whatever the hell you want to with it, because this is just a baseline dish, and it will take on the characteristics of whatever you want to add it to. So, whether it is pesto, whether it's a pomodoro, whatever your heart desires, it is good to go, and something you can make on the cheap, quick and easy. I'm gonna pop it in the water. I'm gonna show you a plate up in a second with the brown butter and sage, and then I'm gonna put the rest of these in the freezer because my cameraman is looking at me like he's about to eat me, and frankly, I'd like to live to do another video. So give me 1 second, or probably just one quick cut TV time, and you're gonna see a finished product.
Go.
So if you take a look, you can see that I've already got butter that I've melted, low temperature, until the milk fat started to brown, hence the term brown butter. We're gonna add a dash of balsamic, It's a fig-infused white balsamic, just for shits and giggles, because again, it was in the pantry, right? Like, I'm using shit that I've got in the house. If you don't have it, you can work around it. And we're gonna add a dash of the highest quality white wine you can get. That's right, the good shit comes in a box. Hey, it's a fucking revolution right now. You can't be fucking picky. So we've got brown butter with a little white wine, a little balsamic vinegar, and then we're gonna finish it all up. A little bit of sage, which, if by the way you happen to have sage around, you are going to want to do this. If you don't, it's all right. But also, phenomenal appetizer for a dinner party if you're hosting social gatherings or you need to feed the next revolutionary meeting. Fried sage, absolutely delicious. Our gnocchi, we know they're ready because they're floating. We're gonna toss our lovely, lovely homemade, fresh-made gnocchi right into our pan with the browned butter. And although my roommate, aka my cameraman, aka my best friend, is not trying to be on camera right now, I'm pretty sure I can get a vocal cameo in this. Yo, homie, how's this shit smell? Okay, really? You gonna Silent Bob me? Fuck you. Not all of y'all, but fuck you. Anyways, we are full on in Silent Bob territory. You can't tell me that that doesn't look banging. Now, if you want to bring it all the way home, you want to finish it up, a little bit of the real deal Parmesan, and even though I was gonna go with the budget stuff, my roommate, love him to death, is incredibly picky. Also, very Italian. Insisted on getting the good shit. So we're gonna use the good shit to bring it home, because right now, you can't tell me that that right there doesn't look absolutely fucking glorious. And then, come on. Oh yeah. Fuck yes. Finish it up. A little freshly grated. Right on top. Whether you want to wait till you plate or not, that's on you, but you can't tell me that doesn't look absolutely fucking delicious. Because I don't care that the world is on fire. I don't care that we know each day we're going to get a whole bunch of new bad news. There is no reason that we got to live like we're in a fucking bunker. Because real talk, everybody got to eat. The revolution's got to eat. And we all know the struggle is real. Rise the fuck